What's up, dudes? It's me again, and welcome to another video where today I will be showing you how to pick a lock. This works with any lock as long as it looks like this. This is for educational purposes only on your own lock. Never pick locks that are not your own, and never pick locks that are securing something. And to pick a lock, you gotta know how a lock works. So let me show you a bit how it works. So, hold on. So right here, there's this line where my mouse is that basically just all the pins where. So there's these pins that the teeth of the key. I don't know why this photo is really bad. It literally they all have to line up on the shear line. It's called. So I think it's this that they're illustrating it as, but so it has to all line up the little middle between the blue and the red part of the pin. And for more information, you could always just Google this. And anyway, go to the uh, uh let's go to the area where I've got all my stuff. So meet you there. So here is the lock that I am going to be showing you how to pick today. This is my own lock. It's a master lock. So this is locked. So I got my tools from Sharo. I'll put a link in the description. These were like 25 Canadian dollars. If I open this, you can see I've got a lot of tools here. For now, I'll focus on this one, but I'll show you these ones later. And then we're also going to need this thing because this is going to hold the pins up. So we put this in here. So it's in the lock. So it's in the where the key would normally go at the bottom. It has to. So the way that you normally would turn the key on most locks, well, let me actually just show you. So the way that you would turn so it would be, ooh, you can't see. It would be like this. So it's locked. So basically what we have to do to kind of simulate this is we have to push this. I know this sounds weird, but we need to push this the opposite way. So I normally turn it that way. I'm actually pushing it this way. One thing about these tools is that they're very thin, but you don't want to bend it. If I go here, this is how much tension I normally would apply when I'm picking a lock. But like, if you're like this, it's bending. That's not what you want. That means you're giving it too much. And so what I personally find easier is to have it upside down. So right now for me, because like I'm right here, so I'm gonna grab my pick. While applying the tension, you must do this the whole time. You slowly, hit the camera. You do your dentistry work. And what I'm doing here is basically, so on most locks, there's 5 pins inside of here. So one of them is going to be harder to lift. So I'm trying to find that one. And then I'm lifting it to where I think the shear line is. And you actually can tell if you got a few, if when you release the tension, it makes this sound. I don't know if you were able to hear that. Uh, so with uh, so with patience and a little luck, so see how now this turns very easily. I'm putting the pick down. I'm just pushing the tension wrench, just like if it was a key, and the lock pops open. Now, let's say I'm in a bit of a rush. That's what these two things are for. These two are called rakes. So, I actually haven't tried them with this lock, so why not try now? So this actually took me years to get this good. Don't expect to, uh, um, be this good right as you try. So what you do with both the rakes actually is you just like scrape it basically. I'll tell you more stuff. It literally took me years to get this good. Also, most locks have an anti-picking mechanism. So basically, what's going to happen is that say you press it above the shear line, it'll actually stay stuck up there unless you release your tension, and then they'll all drop back down. So what I'm doing is I'm literally just, yeah, I don't think these like each other, so let's try the other rake. This one, I'm pretty sure people call it a snake rake. It is actually possible. So with this one, you can actually use it as a pick with this little tip on the end. Or, you could use it as a rake. So, like, you press it in all the way and then you just scrape it out. Scrape it out. Scrape it out. Yeah, so sometimes it just doesn't work. I think what I'm doing is I'm actually pushing it above the shear line and triggering that anti-pick mechanism. So there is actually, in the set that I have, which again was 25 Canadian dollars, there's this little pick. Now, if I bring both picks together, you can see that there is a slight difference. One is like slightly fatter than the other. The skinnier one, this one, ooh, you cannot see that. This one right here, that's the one that I was using before. This one, I believe there is a slight difference, but there's not likely something that you would notice. So you can actually, hey, or well, actually, so what I found actually is that this pick is the only one that works. So what? Oh, I just hit my table. Uh, so also you could kind of use this as a rake if you just do this. So basically, you can also actually, hey, hey, pick one with two bobby pins or two paper clips. However, those are way more difficult. So, I would recommend starting out with professional. These aren't really professional because they're really thin. But I would recommend starting out with these tools if you can. So also something that funny story. So when I first started getting into lockpicking a few years ago, I thought that this meant that you were almost there, not that you. So like, look, as I move this, you can see the actual keyhole is moving. Now that just means that you're done, hun. But I thought that it means that you're almost done. Also, one more thing to note. There's this little hole on some locks. Do not actually put any of your tools in. Like, don't go shoving it in there. Because it might break your lock. And also, if you want to know how to pick it with a bobby pin or with a paper clip, what you basically do is you just bend it into the shapes of the tools that you can see me using right here. And WikiHow on YouTube actually has a really good tutorial for this. I'll leave a link down in the description for how to pick a lock with a bobby pin. Say it's a very similar process with paper clips, except paper clips are a lot more fragile, so you need to be a lot so you gotta be very gentle. And I also found a 3D animation. I'll link that down below. So for more information on how locks work. So with that, happy picking. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.